Let's take a look at shares of Pet Valu under pressure, even as certain metrics came in higher than expected. Sales, for example, profit did fall from last year as the company saw higher costs. Same-store sales growth was a tepid 0.8%, but again, that was a little bit higher than anticipated. Still, it's a big fall from what the company saw last year. For perspective, let's bring in Bloomberg's Stephanie Hughes. Stephanie, we are seeing a little bit of pressure on Pet Valu.
Yeah, that's right, Amber. Shares were down as much as 4.7% today, which was its biggest intraday drop since March, and put it among the worst performers on the TSX today. Now, it was strange because even though earnings beat expectations and we saw, to your point, revenue and sales grow, it seemed like analysts and traders were disappointed by a lack of guidance raise here. So Pet Valu said it expects revenue to range between $1.11 billion and $1.14 billion throughout the 2024 year, which was consistent with its fourth quarter report laid out in March. So a TD analyst actually called Pet Valu one of the more defensive consumer discretionary names, saying that it has strong franchise growth and consumers tend to be more reluctant to pull back on spending on their furry friends, or in my case, my furry and scaly friends. I drop a lot of dollars on my cat and iguana because they are absolutely worth it.
I was actually reading about the nature of that, and I thought about you because I knew that you did have an iguana, and in the conference call, they talked about how during the pandemic, those are the kind of animals that people were buying, but that they have shorter lifespans, unfortunately, and you're not seeing kind of that refresh, that people are not going back, I guess, after owning an iguana or a reptile. They're not going back to purchase another one. And so he was kind of, the CEO was kind of talking about that as a reason for some of the change in spending habits that they've seen since the pandemic.
That's really fascinating. So my iguana is actually 12 years old. So some reptiles have shorter lifespans. I think iguanas live to about like 20 years. So that was a bit of a commitment when I adopted Dally there.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. Well, that's just because you're a good iguana mama. Thank you so much. That's Bloomberg's Stephanie Hughes for a look at Pet Valu. And we'll get more on this kind of great color on what people are doing with their pets. The CEO of Pet Valu, Richard Malzbarger, will be joining us at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time.